Look at this epic battle of the Bears versus the Bulls. What is going on right now? We get a rejection of over $10. That's 2% in such a short period of time. Just to give you guys a very quick update and to hold myself accountable for what is going on so far. And just to let you guys know that the best traders always hold themselves accountable. Today, I took a $500 loss, which is actually small in the grand scheme of things, factoring in how much I've made over the past few months. And the best traders will always show themselves, always show humility and accountability. If you guys follow traders that say that, oh, I have a 100% win rate, that is absolutely not true whatsoever. Nobody has a 100% win rate, okay? Every single trader will go through a period of losses, but it is how we mitigate these losses that will define us as a trader. So earlier, I actually ended up shorting right around these levels right here, okay? I'm not scared to admit it at all. I shorted it right around here, okay? 565 was my entry price, actually 568, and I ended up stopping myself out at 575. And if I didn't stop myself out, imagine how much I would have been down. It would have gone up to 593. I could have panicked and I would have been down maybe 1,500, 2K. But guys, the best traders always stick to their game plan. Makes sense, guys? And the best traders do take losses. So I want to update you guys with my technical analysis for Bitcoin Cash, because just because, guys, I'm wrong doesn't mean I'm going to disappear. No, I'm not that kind of guy. I'm the kind of guy that's going to teach you guys how to do it right. And the way how to do it right, the way on how to do it right is to hold yourselves accountable every single time that you take a loss, because it will only allow you to grow as a trader. So do not think that for a moment that your losses are a bad thing in this market, okay? Eat it with humility, take it with pride, and realize that that is the tuition to making you a more successful trader, okay? So guys, once again, just because I take a loss, just because I'm wrong with a technical analysis, it doesn't hurt me in here at all. It doesn't hurt my pride. It doesn't hurt my ego. In fact, it gives me invaluable lessons that I've now learned. And this is my first loss in 33 days. So do I feel bad for losing my win streak? Or for breaking my win streak? No, guys. I actually feel very honored to be able to lose in front of my baby whales and to show you guys that I am human and to show you guys the right way to trade, which is that people take losses, and when they take losses, it only forces them to persevere through adversity or to fail entirely in the market. So the way that I am looking at this now is broken down to, first, in the greater degree, 1, 2, a 3 that we're searching for, a 4, and a 5 somewhere. And the reason why I'm led to believe this is because this is the first subwave here, and we go down there. This one on a smaller time frame ends up making some sort of leading first wave diagonal up here, okay? Or sorry, leading first wave diagonal that ends up breaking to the downside, just like that, okay? It's very hard to see on this time frame, but I don't want to go to like a super tiny micro time frame. So because that's a leading first wave diagonal, third wave is super impulsive upwards, right? And it comes down, and now we're trying to search for a fifth subwave somewhere in there, okay? And now let's look for this right here. Notice how this right here made a fifth wave a leading first wave diagonal. First peak, down to second wave, third, down to the fourth wave, hits the support to the fifth wave, and bam, breaks down out of there to make the ABC. And then notice right here, this makes basically the perfect, and I kid you not, the most perfect third subwave that we have ever seen going upwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? And now we are searching for that fifth wave that I believe has finally broke down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the question is, did this actually break? And I think that it actually did break. Honestly, I do think that it finally broke. Notice how the break right here, oh geez, is it actually just going to pump up or is it going to get rejected? Let's take a look at the level 2 right now. See, we're seeing it trying to break back up into the main region over here, okay? But I don't think it's going to get broken, okay? Notice the bears are still shattering them right now, and they're just dumping on the market, and they're blocking them with gigantic walls back down to over here. We see big wicks that are rejecting right now as well. So I cannot help but think to myself that we are ultimately finished this small uptrend. So what do we do now that we're done this fifth wave? Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take our fib region of this entire 5-wave structure that we see over here, and I'm going to try to target right around here, the 543 range right here. We still see some bulls trying to break it upwards right now, but I cannot help but think that this is going to be a very bearish candle. We got an ugly doji candle that's actually about to form. We got a hanging man first, volume, we got a hanging man there, volume picked up, but this is heavy sell volume right here. If I am right, it's going to be a very nasty downtrend, okay? And I just want to warn you guys that we're reaching some pretty overbought regions right now. And we also have to make note of the histogram ticking down on the 20-minute chart. And guys, even though I like bear markets more than bull markets because that's where I make the majority of my money, you guys have to acknowledge many things right now, okay? You've got to acknowledge the RSI that's trending very high. You got to acknowledge the higher highs for price action, but the lower highs on RSI, for example, right here. You got to acknowledge the histogram ticking down, which are all key ingredients to be scared. You got to acknowledge the RSI just getting super high right now. Like at 90, we're talking about on the 1-hour chart. We're talking about 93 on the 4-hour chart. We're talking about an 88 on a 6-hour chart. It's really high, guys. So I just need to exercise. I need to forewarn some heavy caution right now, because once we start seeing these bearish signs on a lower time frame, it could very well start to show on these higher time frames as well. We got a 30-minute chart with a doji. Look at this doji right here, guys. Doji, right? That's kind of a nasty candle that rejected from 594 all the way down to 586, especially with heavy sell volume as well. Let's go back to the price action here. We see it down ticking to the 585 range, 585, 518. Ooh, this is looking really scary for the bulls right now. I cannot help but believe that. So we have officially broken down outside of this ending fifth wave diagonal that I believe that it was, right? We were seeing simple, right? Just 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to make the first wave, and the second wave, and then the third wave there, and the fourth wave here, and the fifth wave right now. And now we're down ticking to the 584 ranges. The previous low right there was 582. All right, I just need a little bit more confirmation and then I will enter a trade. Just wanted to keep you guys up to date with my thoughts, okay? If we break below this range right here of like 581, okay, around 581 ranges, then I'm going to change my bias to bear entirely, and then I will believe that we're finally going to get some retracement. Let's take a look quickly at the bulls versus the bears fight for the long versus the short side on the 30-minute chart. Shorts are still racking up. Longs are absolutely trying right now. Ooh, this is quite the battle right now between the bulls and the bears, and I'm incredibly excited that you guys are joining me for this. I hope that you've made a lot of money in the market. Have I? Not really, guys, on this bull run. Why? Because I've well, I got a dog for my friend, right? And she's kind of taking care of the dog, and I was helping her yesterday as well. So yeah, I don't know if you guys, we're not never mind, I'm not going to talk about personal stuff. When I do, I get myself into trouble with her. So anyways, yeah. So anyways, I was about to say something there and I realized I probably shouldn't have said anything at all, which is the best thing to do. So anyways, can't help but think to myself that we're going to get kind of a bearish count very soon. What do you guys think? How's the price action looking? How does this count look, huh? Give me your thoughts, baby whales. It's important that we brainstorm together once in a while. And don't ever forget, guys, don't lose faith or credibility in me just because I've lost a few trades or one trade. Don't think that I'm a bad trader because I'm wrong on my technical analysis. See it differently, guys. Acknowledge our mistakes. Be able to learn from our mistakes so that we can grow as a trader, so we can thrive as a trader in the future, so we can acknowledge these lessons and realize that they are so invaluable to our success in the future. Bam! I'll keep you guys up to date with my thoughts on Bitcoin Cash because this is a very volatile coin. The moment that we break below that range, like I mentioned, right, 581-ish, the moment we break right below these ranges, right here, 581 to 578 ranges, that is where I'm going to enter my short position. I'll keep you guys updated. Look at that downtick right now. Look at that downtick. Scary, man. We've dropped $12 already, which is about 2%, 2.5%. let's see how this plays out. Keep you guys up to date very soon. Bye.